Hey, what's happening, everybody? I hope you guys are doing well. I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from Your Black World and the Black Business School, and I'm here in Atlanta. And I wanted to take a second to just talk to you guys real quick about these recent events in the stock market. You've seen some pretty historic, pretty insane moves in the market as of late. Today, the Dow dropped another 1,200 or 1,400 points, I believe. And so we're now officially in bear market territory. We are now the Chicago Bears, and I live in Chicago, so there you go. That's perfect. All right, so let me go ahead and give a quick breakdown. I'm on the Black Financial Channel. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to theblackfinancialchannel.com. That's a daily financial news and commentary platform designed to give you financial news and commentary from a Black perspective. And also give me a yes or no if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me and you can see me okay. Give me a yes or no in the chat if you can hear me and see me. Okay, so here's the deal. Here's what's going on. Basically, we're in some pretty bad territory stock market wise. A lot of you who own stocks have probably lost your shirt in the last few days. The market had a big jump, I guess, yesterday after a big drop the day before and another big drop today. As of this moment, which is 7:22 Eastern time, President Trump has announced that he's going to do a press conference about this. And he's probably peeing in his pants because he's probably lost a few $1,000,000 from the drops in asset prices. And just my 2 cents on Trump is that, he's a guy that cares a lot about the stock market. I think that's probably his number one priority for the most part. He probably cares about that more than he cares about anything else. And it just is what it is. And so I'm going to give you some quick bullet points that I'm observing here. First of all, the important thing to understand when it comes to investing or when it comes to the market is every environment has opportunities to make money. Every environment has, some assets that go up in value and some assets that go down. Right now with the coronavirus, the fact that the World Health Organization has declared it a global pandemic does a couple of things. One, it causes the market to drop. Two, it causes lots of stimulus to come in, lots of effort from the politicians to try to fix things. Now, you guys on Instagram are saying that I'm pausing a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut down the Instagram feed. My Instagram is The Real Boyce Watkins. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, go to The Real Boyce Watkins. If I'm pausing on Instagram, leave the gram and go to the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is the Black Financial Channel. I don't know why it's pausing. I have no idea. Why is anything happening? The coronavirus where did that come from? Who put that in the lab? Anyway, I don't know why it's pausing, but it is. So if you'd like to hear me without the pausing, just go to my YouTube channel. I'm not pausing on YouTube, am I? You guys on YouTube, tell me if I'm pausing or not. Okay, so go to the YouTube channel. It's the Black Financial Channel. I'm going to pop on out of here. All right, so here's what here's what is basically going on in my opinion, my 2 cents. You're seeing just a major panic, a major reaction. The opinions kind of vary across the board. You're seeing that Morningstar actually feels that the reaction to the coronavirus is exaggerated. And so the fact that a reputable institution like Morningstar is saying that it's an overreaction, that means a lot. But there are lots of other reputable institutions that disagree with Morningstar. So it is kind of a crazy situation in terms of figuring out what's what. I think that I go back to my original premise that we just don't know much about it, about the virus and the impact it's going to have on the economy. I saw one of the heads of the Centers for Allergic Diseases or something, and he said that this virus is 10 times more lethal than the flu. And that was news to me because I didn't know that. And so you're seeing lots of reactions. I think the NCAA announced today that they're not going to show any basketball games with fans in the stands. No fans are going to be allowed in the stands. They're just going to have the games and they're going to play it like it's practice. And that's going to be interesting to watch. And so basically, you're just seeing an all-out reaction. I'm really curious to see what stimulus package the president and Congress come up with and how the market reacts to that stimulus package. The president's going to speak tonight, and the market's going to instantly let him know whether or not the message was compelling or not. Congress is going to make a move. So you do have the Fed at your back. You do have Congress at your back. You do have the Trump administration at your back. So you're going to have a lot of people trying to fight this, but that doesn't mean they can slow down what might be considered to be the inevitable. Now, if you want to know which stocks I'm buying all throughout the process, that's actually a service I do provide for my students in the Black Stock Market Program. If you go to theblackstockmarketprogram.com, if you haven't signed up for my stock market program, you can do that. You can go to theblackstockmarketprogram.com, go to the bottom, and there's a section called What Dr. Boyce is Buying. And I explain in further detail what I'm buying and why and stuff like that. It's not investment advice, but it is me telling you what I'm buying. That's sort of a bonus that I give you guys who sign up for the stock market program. You can try for $1 at theblackstockmarketprogram.com, the first month for $1. So feel free to go there. Basically, Goldman Sachs, I read a report from Goldman Sachs, and effectively, they believe that within the next, before the end of the year, you would see higher earnings growth again, the fiscal stimulus kind of taking hold of the economy, and an opportunity to really make a lot of money as the market, hits its bottom dip and then starts to come back up. A lot of people make money when the market starts to return. They believe that it's going to fall another 15%. On average, most recessions fall about 30. Sorry, scratch that. Most bear markets, because we're officially in a bear market. A bear market is 20% or more in a decline. And so most bear markets take about 14 and a half months before they hit rock bottom, and they take about 2 years to recover to their previous highs. So if the Dow was hovering at 29,000 a few days ago, I think, according to history, if history is an indicator, it would take about 2 years for it to get back to the previous highs. But that does not mean money can't be made, because you can also make money as the prices go back up. And also, what's another thought that I wanted to share with you guys? There are companies that do have stable earnings, stable balance sheets. The debt levels aren't too high, stuff like that. And so there are still some good buys in this economy. There, when there's a systematic event like this, you have some ships that only move a little bit, and then you have some ships that sink to the bottom of the ocean. So ultimately, it's a matter of deciding, what type of ship you want to be on. And in times like this, you want to be on steady ships. At least that's what the conventional wisdom says. So a lot of my effort and energy has been put into researching companies that benefit from the coronavirus chaos, and also companies that are going to be able to pretty much withstand and maintain their value pretty well despite the massive decline. And so these are sort of blue chips and strong companies, things like that. And I give a list of companies. Again, if you go to the blackstockmarketprogram.com, THE, you can actually take a look at some of the things that I've been buying in my portfolio. Let's see here. Larry Hurt says, I invest in Acorns $6 a day. That's good, being very consistent. Very good. Frederick, why aren't they focused on the antidote? I don't know. I assume that they are. So how do we feel about taxpayers bailing out global corporations, particularly those that pay zero taxes? Yeah, that's another conversation, but yeah, I'm not going to say it here wrong, but I just beat prostate cancer with this coronavirus. So this coronavirus is nothing but a blip on my radar. That's right, Patrick. That's right. Well, congratulations on beating prostate cancer, brother. I'm very happy to hear that. All right. So I got to go, guys. If you live in Atlanta, I'm doing an event with Andre C. Hatchett on Friday. So if you'd like to join us for this event, we only have 50 seats available. So there probably won't be any tickets at the door. Feel free to go to drboyceatlanta.com. That's drboyceatlanta.com. I'm out of here, guys. Have a good day, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.